And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. The Red Sox have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Dylan Bundy gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good overhand 12-6 curveball and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He's turned himself into one of the league's premier pitchers.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Schoop has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you know this club is definitely hoping for more out of Hanley Ramirez in the near future. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs. But it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Leaves a slider right over the middle. Well, guys, this train just keeps picking up steam as they have the chance to nab their 15th straight win. Dan, D-Row, this streak maybe has been the biggest news in baseball. Is it possible these guys are starting to feel the pressure of it out there at this point?
Matty V, when you're as good as this team has been all season long, they expect to win every single game. They've won games when they've had the lead. They've won games when they've had to come from behind. There isn't any game right now that this team feels it can't win, and it looks like this winning streak is going to go on for a while.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. A ball and no strikes. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Line hard, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez will be the starter for the BOS Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
So coming to the plate, Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Tim Beckham.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Stays alive, still 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
At the plate, Manny Machado. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category. First delivery to him on the way. Called strike over the outside corner. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Number 25 for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He enters this one second in the American League in round triplets.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's got 5 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Oh!
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 18 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Adam Jones.
Digging in, Adam Jones. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Trumbo is off at first with 2 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Davis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Orioles strike for 1 on the home run by Machado. We'll head to the top of the second, and Baltimore has the early 1-0 lead. Here's Chris Davis now. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's hitting .429. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Davis is batting exactly .230. Not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Count is 1 and 2.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayes is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Chris Davis now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's got 5 base hits in 29 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
In now for the O's, Anthony Santander. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, catcher, Andrew Sousa.
Digging in, Andrew Sousa. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Susak, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
On the ground to the left side. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Orioles leave one. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
From the stretch, a little bouncer that winds up foul. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting 9th, center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
At the plate, Carlos Gomez. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gomez is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Here it comes, 0-2. Dribbled to the right side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the form. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Digging in for his second at bat, Tim Beckham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman, Tim Beckham.
First delivery to him on the way. Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Manny V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 3-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jonathan Scope. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Scope is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with two strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
A ball and two strikes to Adam Jones.
Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
A run on two hits, and they leave one. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Orioles lead it 2-1. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. J.D. Martinez goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hops this one up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayes on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Settling in now, Chris Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Third baseman, Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Benintendi going back on it. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gomez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. Now the 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew.
Riding in once again, Andrew Susak. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Davis at second with two down. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Davis is under it. And that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready now, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. The 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball.
The batter, catcher, Yadier Molina.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And here now is the catcher. Here comes the first pitch. There goes the runner. Chopped weakly to the left. He's right there. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now batting, center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses, ball one. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Shot down the first baseline. Well, this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Line drive base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball. The 1-2 pitch is a breaking ball in off the plate.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tim Beckham. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Tim Beckham.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. That's a tough take. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Mark Trumbo. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Through 5. All even at 2-2. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Popped up. Davis is there. 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Chris Davis. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. 3-2 now.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Fouled away. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Ready for another shot now, Adam Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Bogarts into shallow center. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Gomez to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And he'll make it into second as he just misses the home run, but he'll settle for 2 bases.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. His line includes a single and he's set. Here it comes. Grounded to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
The 1-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Henry Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Beckham comes up with it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Hard on the ground toward short. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Kyle Gibson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Kyle Gibson.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. 0 for 2.
Orioles, right fielder, Art.
Colby Rasmussen is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Colby Rasmussen.
Ball 1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And look out. out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Justin Bohr will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 41, Justin Bohr.
Missed with a slider. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 14 homers, and the RBI count at 35. A 1-0 delivery. 1-1 the count now. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And another throw over in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-1. There's a slider that can't catch the outside.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Third baseman, number 1, Tim Beckham.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And again a throw, runner back safely. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Orioles held in check there. Score remains 2-2. Colby Rasmus will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 28.
Justin Bohr will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 41.
Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now. And I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. To 2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Here's Carlos Gomez as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's just 1 for 6. Hit hard to the right side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0. And get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
There's one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to As a look, now the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you can work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Here's the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Standing in, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Popped up. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox on top, 4-2. Craig Kimbrell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46. Craig Kimbrell.
Here's Manny Machado now, and in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop, Manny Machado.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Pitch on the way. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
The 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Now at the plate, Adam Jones. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this. Ready with the first pitch. Here comes. Just missed with a breaking ball. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, not great. He's 1 for 8. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Machado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Here's the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Gabriel Noah enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Hanley Ramirez. He'll try and lead.
For Boston, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. He was great all night long. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, captain Yadier Molina.
So striding forward now, Yadier Molina. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box now, Carlos Gomez, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he rips it on the ground to second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Carson Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
Anthony Santander the next to bat.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Santander aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Now a swing at a hard hit grounder. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chance Sisco. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Boston Red Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Kyle Gibson wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Carson Smith records the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.